Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy has reportedly launched a drone attack on Al Dhafra Air Base in the United Arab Emirates. According to Iran's Tasnim News Agency, the strike targeted facilities linked to U.S. military operations at the base. Tasnim reported that the attack hit a U.S. satellite communications center, as well as early warning and fire control radar systems stationed at Al Dhafra. The base hosts American forces and plays a key role in U.S. air operations across the Gulf region. However, the report has not yet been independently verified. The reported drone strike comes amid escalating tensions across the Middle East following a series of Iranian attacks targeting U.S. military positions in the region. Just hours before the reported strike, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian issued a message to neighboring countries. He apologized for attacks carried out during Iran's ongoing confrontation with Israel and the United States. Despite the apology, Pezeshkian said Tehran would continue to defend itself, warning that Iran would not hesitate to respond if it is attacked again. The developments highlight the widening regional fallout from the conflict, with Gulf states increasingly caught between Iran's retaliatory operations and the presence of U.S. military forces across the region.
We all must join hands, unite, and with all our might defend our land, our soil, our homeland. We will stand firm to the death so that we can bring our Iran out of this current crisis with its head held high. And as for us wanting to surrender unconditionally, they should take such a dream to their graves.
I would like to offer my heartfelt greetings to the dear people of our country. I once again extend my deepest condolences for the martyrdom of our esteemed Supreme Leader and the noble commanders of our beloved nation, as well as for the innocent and oppressed students who were victims of those who falsely claim to uphold human rights, those who falsely claim to champion freedom, and those who falsely claim to represent humanity.
Innocent people were killed by bombing, and a process that unfortunately continues without regard for all international laws. They bomb wherever they want, and they don't hesitate to target schools, hospitals, and various centers across the nation.
It is important for me to acknowledge that the noble people of our country, despite all the immense hardships they face, are present on the scene every night. From every Iranian, from anyone living in Iran, regardless of their religion, their status, or their appearance, their presence to defend the integrity of our Iranian soil, our truly proud historical Iran, makes our enemies to disappoint what they have in mind, and we are truly grateful for these noble people. All the disagreements, concerns, and resentment that we've harbored against each other, I am convinced and I firmly believe that today we must put all of this aside.
We all must join hands, unite, and with all our might defend our land, our soil, our homeland. We will stand firm to the death so that we can bring our Iran out of this current crisis with its head held high. And as for us wanting to surrender unconditionally, they should take such a dream to their graves.
The principles we uphold are international laws, laws, and humanitarian frameworks. Pause, and those very principles they themselves claim to advocate for. Pause, they should fundamentally adhere to them. Pause, they have absolutely no right to disregard. Pause, the legitimate rights and sovereignty of all nations. Pause, and naturally, that includes our own country, Iran. It is essential for me here to apologize to the neighboring countries that have been attacked by Iran on my own behalf, because this course of events, with the tragic circumstances that transpired, led to our commanders, our revered leader, our beloved ones, truly sacrificing their precious lives because of the savage and brutal aggression that was unleashed upon us, and our valiant armed forces, those heroes who are ever ready to lay down their lives, who have placed their very existence in the palm of their hands, are here to valiantly defend our nation's territorial integrity. When the commanders were absent, they were given the authority to act independently. They carried out all the necessary actions, and with honor and strength, they defended our homeland. We have no intention of invading neighboring countries. As I have stated many times, they are our brothers. We must join hands with these dear ones in the region and establish peace and tranquility. And I truly hope that these incidents, in the decision we made yesterday in our Provisional Leadership Council, this decision was reported to the armed forces that from now on they should not target neighboring countries.
They could launch an attack or perhaps fire missiles unless it is those specific countries that are planning to attack us also.
And I firmly believe that we must resolve this critical issue through diplomatic means, rather than by engaging in conflicts with our neighboring countries and thereby creating further problems. Our dear people must understand that we in the government, all our ministers, and indeed all our forces are working with the utmost dedication.
We will not fall short in any way, as long as it is within our capabilities. We are the dedicated servants of these people. We will make every effort to ensure that no problems whatsoever arise from our side for our beloved people.
But the truth is, it's war. We have prepared for war, and we will continue to do so. And I pray to Almighty God in this holy month to bestow upon us this belief, faith, and conviction so that we can powerfully and honorably defend the integrity of our country, the pride and dignity of our people, and may this serve as a lesson for future generations that Iranians are always together in every circumstance that demands it.
We must stand united, pause, and I sincerely hope that those neighboring countries, pause, where certain groups or factions are contemplating, pause, using this very opportunity to launch an attack on our land, pause, will heed this message, pause. It would be far better for them not to become mere pawns in the hands of imperialism. Pause. We may certainly have our own disagreements. We may certainly have our own disagreements and complaints with each other, but right now, to support Israel, which is actively committing genocide, and America, which is engaged in plunder and exploitation, the continued presence of these nations will forever cast a deep shadow of dishonor, of utter lack of integrity. I don't even know how to properly express it. It is truly awful to become a mere plaything in the hands of colonizers and genocidal regimes, especially for those who genuinely believe they are striving to achieve their own freedom and dignity. Dignity cannot be attained when you align yourselves with cunning foxes, with blatant liars, and with those who actively promote ignorance and deceit. If we have differences, it's better we sit down together and resolve them, but let's not be manipulated by Israel and America. May you be proud, victorious, and successful, God willing.